Praise be Jesus and Mary. We continue our reflections today on Our Lady and her role in the Franciscan Spirituality. And today we're just going to speak very briefly about Mary as Queen of the Universe. She's called that both by Saint Bonaventure and Saint Bernardine of Siena. We know Saint Francis himself venerated Our Lady as Queen of the Angels at the Portiuncula in Assisi. Mary's regality has the same foundations and the same characteristics as the divine regality of Jesus, upon which her queenship depends, of course. And her queenship derives from being associated to Jesus and God's eternal predestination. The liturgy attributes to Mary the passage from Proverbs, which puts her at the beginning of the works of God. We read that in Proverbs 8:22. And Franciscan theology affirms that Mary was constituted or paired together with the Word incarnate as the final and exemplary cause of all God's works. Franciscan Carlo de Moral says that Mary holds in the divine decrees the primacy or first place over all creatures, including the angels, a priority by which she obtains the supremacy as Queen and Sovereign Lady of the Angels, a priority by means of which she, as the powerful sovereign dependent on the Son, truly commands, and by which she surpasses everyone in the perfection of grace. The primacy of Our Lady in God's plan is a primacy in the order of grace, of merit, and of glory as well. Saint Bernardine of Siena says this. He says, "The perfections of the graces received by Mary in the conception of Jesus were comprehensible only by God, by Christ, and by the Virgin herself. In a manner of speaking, it was necessary that Mary was elevated to a certain divine equality through a certain almost infinity of perfections, an equality that no creature has ever experienced, therefore," says Saint Bernadine. "Therefore, I believe that no intellect, neither human nor angelic, could penetrate the inscrutable abyss of every gift of the Holy Spirit," referring to what Mary has been given. So Saint Bernadine is saying that really no one can understand Our Lady except God himself. And regarding her sovereignty, Saint Bernardine says that Mary obtained from the Lord dominion over an extremely vast territory in such a way that her empire extends from the ocean of grace to the ocean of glory. So the ocean of grace, meaning all graces dispensed in the world. The ocean of glory, well, grace is turned into glory in heaven. So in heaven she reigns as queen as well, not just with earth. It's in this whole spirit of venerating Our Lady that the Franciscan theologian William of Ware, teacher of Blessed John Duns Scotus, he gives us the Franciscan rule of thumb when he says it's better to exaggerate in our praises of Mary rather than sin through too much reserve, says the teacher of Blessed John Duns Scotus. So let's not be afraid to praise our Queen in the greatest extent possible. In doing that, we're just echoing the same praises that God himself has lavished upon her. And one of the beauties of Mary's greatness is that she's so great that each and every one of us have a place in her heart. And she's nearer to us than the closest, most dearest person on the planet is to us. Her greatness doesn't mean that she's more distant. In fact, it means the exact opposite. Praise be Jesus and Mary, now and forever.